Hello class, this is a video tutorial on the mean. The mean is a single number that is considered representative of a data set. It is commonly known as an average and is given the symbol X bar in statistics. I've left out how to calculate it because I'm going to show you a few symbols just so that we can understand it. To calculate the mean, the X bar, it is the sum of all scores, and we take that and we divide it by the number of scores, and we'll get into that in a moment, but I'll just give you an example of what a mean is. So let's take, for example, I have in front of me here the statistics of Michael Jordan's game point average. So Michael Jordan is a basketball player, and in his career, according to this website, he got 30.12 points. And what this means, he got 30.12 points per game that he played. Okay, so what does this exactly mean? So let's take into consideration how we calculate the mean. So if Michael Jordan plays one game and gets 30 points, currently his average is 30 per game. So this is game 1. If in his next game he scored 40 points, well, collectively in both these games he scored 30 plus 40 over 2. So he scored 35 points on average. It's as if he scored 35 points in both of these games. In game 3, let's say he scored 25 points. Well, this average that he got would now change, because now his new average is going to be 30 plus 40 plus 25 divided by 3 games, which, if I just run it back through my calculator here, 30 plus 40 plus 25 divided by 3, he would have gotten 31.7 points. Can you see how this average is fluctuating? So what this means is that in Michael Jordan's entire career, I don't know how many games he's played, in his entire career he would have scored on average 30.12 points in every game. So what this means is that you'd expect him, if he were to play another game, to score about 30 points, give or take, probably say 5, or give or take 5. He might score 40, he might score 25, but on average he's around about 30 points. Okay, so I'm just going to demonstrate to you how we're going to calculate these through 2 examples that we have here. Okay, so here we have a data set, and how I like to begin is just count how many numbers there are in this data set. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 numbers, so I say it's n is equal to 6. So the number of numbers, there are 6 numbers. And here's how we're going to calculate this now. Your X bar is equal to, we're going to go 3 plus 9 plus 5 plus 7 plus 10 plus 8. We're going to take all these numbers, we're going to divide it all over 6 Okay, just making this a little bit easy for ourselves now. We'll just go ahead, add these up. 3 plus 9 plus 5 plus 7 plus 10 plus 8 divided by 6. So on average, 7. So if we were to put this into context, let's say this is the number of points someone scores in different games. So this person's played 6 matches, and he got an average, or he or she got an average of 7. Well, that means they might have gotten 9 or 10, but that also means they might have gotten really low, like 7. But on average, they got about 7. Same thing we'll go ahead and do for this one. This example, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are 10 numbers, so n is equal to 10. I'm going to add these all up here. So it's going to be 12 plus 15 plus 15 plus 11, but I don't like writing everything out, so I'm just going to write dot, 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 plus 9 plus 7. So that means I'm just going to be adding everything here. Those dots. I'm just going to write a few of the numbers and just everything else there. I'm going to divide this by 10. Once again, making it slightly easy for ourselves. Go 12 plus 15, 15, 11, 13, 10, 8, 6, 9, 7, dividing by 10, which gives us 10.6. 10.6. And in case you're wondering, the number that we get doesn't have to belong in this number set. Okay, so I'll just put a little note on that. A little note on that. X bar isn't always a number in the set. So it's not always in this set here. Okay, so that gives a brief outline on calculating the mean.